Hi, I'm Dr. Jenny, and this is part 3 of our series on red flags. Red flags are really important, and if you stopped and you're watching this video today, guess what? You need to hear this message, or your best friend or your sister or a family member, someone needs to hear this message, so you want to listen to this. In this part 3 of this, we're talking about different things that could cause red flags to pop up in a relationship. I've written them all down. I don't want to miss anything. The next one we talk about is conflict avoidance. Someone who just avoids conflict, doesn't want to deal with it, sticks their head in the sand. The problem with that is you never get answers to things. You never know how they feel. You never know what they want to do next, or if they want to do something next. You're just kind of stuck in a boat in the middle of the ocean or the middle of a huge lake without an oar or without a motor or even a sail. So what do? You stop, you look. If they are doing conflict avoidance, it needs to be discussed. And if they can't get past that, might be time for you to move on, because you can't have this kind of red flag in your relationship and have it thrive. Number 2, this is a tough one, constant jealousy. I truly believe that people who are constantly jealous, and we know this, I don't just believe it, we know this, the angels have shared this with me. Person who's jealous all the time, this is their issue, not your issue. If you're not doing anything, if you're not cheating, if you're not stepping out, if you're not being flirtatious, whether you're a man or a woman, jealousy is just nothing but a cancer that just keeps growing and growing and growing. Because next thing you know, they want to control all of your interactions with everyone, not just friends, not just people you meet out, even work colleagues. Can you imagine always being questioned to the 10th degree when you get home from work or from an outing with a friend? Can you imagine not being able to have hobbies or go places because when you get home, you're going to be accused of doing something you didn't do? And let's face it, after a while, if we are accused of something for so long, we tend to do the crime. I.e., if I'm paying the punishment for the crime, I might as well do the crime. And I'm not saying that's going to cause people to cheat, but truthfully, we see this in a lot of relationships where somebody gets accused of it so much, they end up finding somebody else. In essence, it seems like they're cheating. They're not. But that's how it seems to their partner and or spouse. That's because they've put them in jail for so long, they figured they need to do the crime. It's just a fact of life. Red flag, get out. Third one. This is a big one. Gaslighting. Gaslighting is nothing more than a manipulation tactic to get you to do or think their way. And the stronger personality you have, the more attractive you are to the gaslighter. There's nothing more attractive and gaslighting is often associated with narcissism. There's nothing more attractive to the narcissist or gaslighter than someone who's strong, has a good sense of self, because that to them is Mount Everest, and they want to control you, manipulate you. And when they find this person, they bring them into their life, and they're like con men. And we're going to do a whole nother series on con men that probably will be too long, so we have to be careful. But you also don't want to be with a gaslighter, because you become their Mount Everest. And you might think, well, I'm really strong. Why did they choose me? Wouldn't they find somebody who maybe is weaker or maybe who doesn't have the personal strength that you think you have, which you do have? But that is exactly what draws the gaslighter to you. So what I'm saying is stay away from gaslighting, because that is also a huge red flag. There's so many great people out there. Y'all don't need to be with people who are shooting up red flags all over your yard. You need to be with people who are good, who are kind, who are trustworthy, who are loyal. That's the person you need to be with. That's the person you deserve. So if you saw this video today, it's either for you or it's for a friend of yours. And I know you can share this stuff. Please do it. Make sure they get the message too, because they deserve, as well as you, happy, healthy relationships. Amen.